Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Kasia, and I welcome you to this channel, to this hour of guidance, spiritual guidance, energy guidance. As you know, I am soul reader. I work with quantum past life regression. I'm a practitioner. I'm a teacher as well, and I'm a therapist as well. Family constellations therapy. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Steve Brothers. Hello, Trin. How are you doing? How are you feeling today, Trin? And everyone. Today is quite exciting day because we are stepping in new moon. I'm not an astrologer. However, I do look up for what concerns me or what is for me. I'm a Leo sun, and I'm especially excited for this new moon or stepping into Leo energy. Leo is courageous. So it is an invitation to come in with the courage. What have we not been looking at? What we want to release, what we want to explore more. And of course, it's time for enjoyment, for excitement, for feeling the inner child, connecting to inner child, to feel the joy, to feel or to laugh like no one else is watching, but to be able to laugh, to feel the joyful time is time for releasing as well. So what would you like to release to get the space for that excitement, joyfulness, for laughter? What would you like to get rid of? Tonight at 6 p.m. UK time, I invite you, those of you which are wanting to step into that courage, to release something, some burden, something heavy, certain emotions, certain wounds, to release it. And within the group, very, very small group, we can look into it with compassion, understanding, and we can shift it so you can fully open to that excitement which is going to be happening, but you need to make a room for this. Hi Ria, how are you doing? Oh, it's been such a long time. Today I have decided, because I want to step into the new as well. And with that is a courage, not just for myself, but for all of you. So just, what is your intention? What have you been postponing or not looking at? Whether it is a new project, or whether it is something uncomfortable within you which you didn't want to look at. What I want to start doing is I have been doing it for quite some time, but I felt there are others out there which maybe are doing it better. But you know what? It's not about the judgment, who does what and how. It's about, what do you feel about yourself? How do you see yourself? And so what I have been doing for quite some time, for friends, family, colleagues, Cards. I've got angel cards, and they have been speaking to me quite therapeutically because the spirit wants me to work that way. So my soul readings are always therapeutic, inspiring. Well, the connection from the source, from the energy from the spirit comes through in a therapeutic way. However, when I do cards, they are quite therapeutic as well. So today I'm going to be doing cards for you. But before I do the cards, just the 4 cards about what energy is around you, what it needs to be shift or could be shift, invitation to it. And today is a new moon. So have that intention in mind. Have that thought. I would like to get closer to whatever it is for you. Or I would like to release whatever it is for you, whatever subject is around you. So I will pick 4 cards for you. However, before we start that, the angel cards, I've got oracle cards, and they are called Wild Offering by Tosha Silver. I really, really like that woman. I've got quite a few books, and she is, yeah, very, very spiritual. It resonates with me. So 52 cards. Riha, I will do cards for you today. So from the deck of 52 cards, please pick one. I'm not going to read it just yet, but you've got 52. Let me know which one to pick for you. From the top, from the bottom, 52 cards, so it could be any. Please mention this. Please mention the number. And yeah, and we can start. So let me know which card, what is the number you would want me. All right, and a card. And a card, okay. I'll take the first one. Not going to read it just yet. This one is for you. And I'm going to do, I so need to change the chair I'm sitting on. It's so noisy. It's time for new. Yeah. So who is being drawn to family constellations tonight? Releasing something so you can step in to the new. I invite you at 6 o'clock UK time. All informations are within my channel, within this video description, and how you can get in touch with me. I invite you as well to my Facebook. So let's step into the new with courage. Let's do something new, what you have been postponing, which you have not been or you were not wanting to look at it for various reasons. So Riha, 4 cards for you. I'm going to pick them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so the first card is a general theme, general energy around you. Yes, you can ask specific question as well. No. No, because I want it to be general. General for what the spirit, what the energy has it for you. Just the general. So just be open to receiving. Okay. So Riha, the general energy around you says it says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Right, so your children, I'm not too sure, to be honest, I'm not too sure whether you do have your own children. However, it feels there has been a loss within the family. I feel more like a brotherly, sisterly child in heaven. So if you can confirm it. Today my eyes are not shut while I'm connecting to the spirits for the message, so you can say it or mention it over here. So right, so let's call it this way. Sometimes no, it's about a child. Okay, so what it happens and how it happens. Sometimes when female loses a child, may not be even aware of it, because it just didn't meant to be. So it could have happened to your mother. She could have, maybe she isn't aware of it. But there is a child. There is a child around you. Okay, which is bringing this love energy and support as well. And it feels you need some support at this time, that you are feels like on a crossroad. You meant to make a decision, and I feel it is to do with a work situation. So it feels like it is an invitation to a change, whether you meant to start working for yourself or a new project. Feels that circumstances or energy around work-wise is not working for you. It feels that way. So with this message from the child which is around you, so ask your mom. Maybe she has lost the child. Maybe, as I'm saying, she may not even know this, but there is a child. Okay. Well, within family constellations, we are able to actually work with this energy and see whose child it was, whether it is coming sort of, or whether it is around your mum or your grandmother, from either or side of your grandmother of your mum's side or grandmother of your dad's side. But it feels there is this child. So new beginnings, new change sort of is around you, depending what you are going to choose, whether you are going to stay within the old and comfortable, because it feels as if you were hesitating to make a decision. Okay, but you meant to go out and you meant to go out, not necessarily wild, but go out there to be seen, to not to be fearful, have that strength and we are stepping in to Leo season now. Have that courage. Something has been blocking you, something has been stopping you, and you meant to, with this push coming from a spirit, you meant to go to that direction. Okay, now possible blocks, and Athena says, I'm going to read what she says, but we need to look at it as a block. So the Athena says, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. And just a few minutes ago, I was saying that feels that you've got some block as of hesitating, as of not going for what it is there for you, and they are pushing you. It feels you meant to make that decision, you meant to change a direction potentially within the field you are working. Are you, and I still feel it is work related, are you doing what you are doing because of other people's expectations, or are you really enjoying doing it and you feel that is the right thing for you? I feel you are still in the process of searching for what is yours. But you've got such a beautiful power within you. And I feel you might be in some time when you will find that courage, when you will connect to your own power. You are going to be unstoppable, and you are going to be surprised what work you are going to choose and what is going to be happening for you. I believe you may not feel it just yet because you are still searching, or searching for your own truth, for your own power. But I believe in years to come, you are going to be visible to the world, or um, or you're going to be known in town where you work or country where you live. You meant to do bigger things, and you are being prepared to that what's going to happen in some time. Okay, so potentially, yet again, through family constellations, we can look at what is blocking you, why you are not believing in yourself, why are you hesitating for making decisions, maybe, and it feels that you are looking for external validation, whether that decision which you are trying to make is right or not, whether someone is going to accept it or not. But that is an external validation. Why do you need that external validation? I believe there is work needed to be done around female energy. Are you needing acceptance or validation coming maybe from your mum or other female? Check this out, but we can work with it through family constellations to see the root of what has happened and how to heal it. Okay, so that's Athena. It comes as a blockage. So when you heal this, you are going to be in touch with your own power, with your own truth, and it is an invitation to do so. Right, the next card is Angels Guidance. So what they would want you to do, or where they are pushing you, or towards what they are pushing you, is okay. And Bethany says, when you take excellent care of yourself, everyone benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such a massage, salt bath, and pedicure. I would go further. From a slightly different perspective. Who do you give the energy to? Because I feel you are giving energy to few people. Who is around you, who is maybe expecting you whenever they are going to message you or call you, oh, I'm needing your help, as of a matter of urgency. It feels that other people are distracting you by needing you. And it feels as well that maybe that's something which was imposed on you, that you meant to be giving constantly. And that's something which so many female, so many of us were sort of not necessarily born with it, but it is expected of us to be giving. And that is draining, as you are saying, completely draining, because when you wake up in the morning, and let's say you meant to have that 100%, we never have 100% of energy, but let's just call it for simplicity. So when you wake up, you meant to have that 100%, and then let's say your mom calls, or your mom expects something, or your friend, colleague, or your partner if you have one, or someone else. So you give 10% to one person, 20% to someone else, 30% to someone else. So how many percent is being left for yourself? Sometimes it's only 40, sometimes 60, sometimes only 15. So it feels that all. So this card, Bethany was saying that how do you look after yourself? What do you do for yourself? Do you have time for this when you're needed elsewhere? Maybe time to put some boundaries. You are important for yourself. And if someone is needing you constantly, then they are not doing their own work, their own emotional work, energy work. We are only responsible for ourselves. And if someone is needing you so badly, are they coming from the energy of an adult or a child? Because you don't have children, so you are not responsible for other people's emotions. And we are not people pleasers, or we shouldn't be. And if that is the way I feel it is, then I invite you to Family Constellations, and we can look at it, why it is happening, and where is the core of this situation, so we can find it, acknowledge it, heal it. So then you will feel this lightness. There's room for your own decision making, for standing still, for standing tall for yourself. Okay, so that was the angel's guidance. Get like boundaries, I would say that way, and looking after yourself more. Okay, and the probable outcome, and I would say it's a beautiful confirmation, which I can see already. I would say when you follow the guidance you have received just now, the probable outcome is based on current energy and the circumstances you are at. Zana says you are protected from all type of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. But that will happen and can happen only when you put boundaries up and you will say to people, I am now important. I honor your thoughts and decisions, but that's nothing to do with me. I am responsible for myself. Let me be. It's a beautiful, beautiful outcome. However, to be there in that energy, there is work needing to happen. And today is a new moon. You meant to be here. You have not been here within, our gatherings for some time. So something pushed you towards. You meant to hear it. But what you are going to do with it is entirely up to you. So the card you have picked for yourself, look, Courage. What was I talking about? This is the oracle card, right? You have asked me to pick for you, and I have picked courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry. All will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. Today, we are stepping into Leo season, and Leo is the courage. So what have you not been doing? Postponing? Now is time for a change. Now is time for a courage. Thank you very much. So beautiful. And Ria, I am so excited for you. So excited. You've got such a power. You are very, very welcome. So please come to Family Constellations every Thursday at 6 p.m. UK time. I as well do every Wednesday at 9:30 UK time. However, for Wednesday mornings, it's not so many. Not so much of an interest just yet. So many people work within the UK time and works in the morning, so maybe that's why this time is not so popular. However, I hope with this new change and courage people are going to be receiving, they will be coming to Wednesday mornings as well. So Ria, big decisions in front of you. Okay, so awesome. Awesome. If you're still watching, let me know. I feel drawn to you. And I would like to do cards for you. Okay. Oh, Steve. I'm feeling drawn to awesome. If that awesome person is with us. Okay, awesome. Awesome that you are awesome. Okay, so from that deck of 52 cards, please pick number and I will pick a card for you. So let me know what the number would you like to pick? Okay. Oh, cards are so beautiful and so inspiring as well. And that's another tool we can all use. And a number, you're saying. Okay, so no, I'll take the bottom card. Okay, so we will see what's there. And now angel cards for you. Oh, okay. Athena wants to come out. Second card. Oh, third card. And fourth card. Okay. So the general energy around you is Athena. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Awesome. However, when I read this description, I feel I would say that is invitation to feel the power. I feel a wee bit of a fear there. Maybe you're not truly believing that you can make decisions. I would say it's a push, it's a nudge. Start making your decisions without thinking or overthinking how people are going to react to those decisions. They are yours. Do you have that? Are you looking for, or maybe you're not, are you standing tall? Like, are you truly in your own power? Because it feels that at the moment, it might be quite important for you what other people thinks of you, okay? But Athena says, you know your own truth, okay? So use it, feel it, connect with it. Today, stepping into Leo, new moon, the courage, as I was talking about earlier. Feel this. You meant to be this. So feel safe. And if you do not, if you feel that you are not voicing out what you meant to, what you would want to, what's out there, and I feel like your throat chakra is a wee bit blocked, because it feels you are not voicing out what you meant to. It's a male energy. You meant to say something, and it feels it's like out there, but it's not coming out. So you meant to say something. Right, so you do not worry about what other people think, but for your own peace, I guess I don't shine, step out fully to your own space. Well, you meant to, and it feels as well you meant to speak out your truth to certain male energy. There is need to do that because you were quiet for quite some time, and when we are keeping quiet to keep the peace, I shall say, things are underneath of the surface, and they are building up, and I feel they are up to here, and it may explode. So better to just say it, be in your own truth. So that's the energy, being in your own truth. Feel powerful, but in a loving way. Right, so the manager is toxic, and toxic colleague, and a toxic colleague manipulates her. Okay, manager at work. I'm assuming she's a female. I feel male energy. But so many women are in male energy, especially when they are on a managerial positions. However, if it is a female showing you something at place of work, I would say to heal this situation within yourself, there is a huge work needed with your own mother, because what your manager might be showing you is, if it is a mother, yeah, she's yeah. Okay, I understand. She's in a masculine energy. So that person is just showing you your own wound coming from your mother. Okay. So if there is a tension, or if there are certain expectations or certain words being said, look back at your own relationship with your mother. Is this person, and check if this person resembles, to a certain extent, obviously, the relationship with your own mother. That's the place, or that's the point which we should look at and to heal it. And when you heal that relationship or that wound with your own mother, that situation at work will stop happening. So I invite you to Family Constellations tonight or every Thursday at 6 p.m. UK time, because Athena says you meant to be in your own power. The next one is the possible block. And well, And the block is Archangel Gabriel says, but we are going to look at it in a block sort of situation. So you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Okay. And as I was saying, I was feeling that certain emotions, certain situations are being like you're accumulating them, not voicing out, and they are up to here. However, the words cannot, it feels in a form of a blockage, they cannot be spoken out for whatever reason, right? We can look into it through family constellations. Well, if you will go to my Facebook, I'm posting certain videos, certain informations. Also on my wall on Facebook, there are invitations to group sessions, certain works, as well. Go into my own website. Everything is within this video description. Also, you can go to my own YouTube channel, and you can look into it. I'm going through to my own website and my Facebook as well. Family Constellation. So anyway, the Archangel Gabriel is responsible for communication. Okay, but over here is being shown in the form of a block. So there is need to heal it, to look at the core. Family constellation works with wounds coming from fathers, coming from mothers, but also ancestral wounds, which we all carry. We are just unaware of it. So within the work, whether it is an individual session, within individual session, we can discover it as well, or group session. Whether it is online, very soon, 9th and 10th of August, although all those of you which are, sorry, if you are living in the UK, you can come and meet up with me and we can work. It is in a beautiful place, beautiful. It's a hotel, but we are at the back, kind of outside of a hotel, and there is accommodation available. It's quite cheap actually for this time of a year. It's based on two sharing people. Twin room is £100. It's £100. Well, I drove actually. Awesome. I drove for Family Constellation in person workshop from Inverness to London, maybe like 3-4 weeks ago, because, I need it as well. Everyone needs it. And oh, how amazing it was. I drove because the flight tickets were over £500. So I thought, nah. But yeah, I drove 9.5 hours. All depends how much you need it. But if you, I am not expecting of you to drive up. However, you're more than welcome. But we can work online, and through that work, you can see whether that's something for you, whether it works for you. Trin can vouch because we have met few times, and the place, or she can speak for herself. So anyway, that's time for healing your throat chakra, the blockage of not speaking up. Okay, but I would say healing the mother wound is no, those sessions are not free. And they are not free, but you can check out how much it cost within my Facebook. Send me friends invitation, etc. Okie dokie. So the angel guidance. Angel guidance is, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Okay, so so happy change to your family. Well, it could be that your family is expanding, like physically. I don't know whether you're single, so it could be that you might be expecting within a time. That doesn't mean it's going to happen today or tomorrow, right? But could be if you have children or someone within your close family may may mention that is expecting a child, right? But I would say I would go sort of a slightly different direction. I would say that when you will step into your power and heal the throat chakra, heal the mother wound, you are going to open to new people, new energies, new possibilities. And when you heal that wound with mother, which maybe potentially is blocking you from making friendships with other female, because if we do not trust our own mothers, it's difficult. It's difficult to trust other female. Okay, so I would say that Serafina says that, and obviously we are all making our own decisions. This one is a suggestion. If you are going to follow the work, you will open to friendship, to different type of conversations, to openness, to acceptance, to other females as well. So that is for you. If you will do the work prior, the hand, like new family, new friends of new circle of friends, that is for you if you are open to it. Okay. Yes, we can do it. I do it through Zoom. And a probable outcome. Okay. Opal says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Okay. So I would say this card says as well, do you have children, or is there a distance between yourself and a daughter? Do you have a daughter? Is there a distance between yourself and your daughter? Maybe certain things have not been shared in between yourselves, or maybe when you will heal the relationship, you don't have children. Okay. 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 Have you lost a child? Because it feels that way, that there is a child, right? So if it is not alive, then the one which has been lost. You may not be aware of it. Through families, through family constellations, we can look into it as well. But could be a child within the family. Could be your siblings, which you are not aware of. Okay. However, with this, I would say as well that it is an invitation to openness, to spirituality, to our conversations with those loved ones which we have lost. Okay. So when you will step into your power, heal the communication, heal the relationship between yourself and the mother, and within the time, obviously that is not going to happen within a day or week. That is a process, right? But when you are shifting something, when you are shifting a wound, there is more room for something new. And I would say, Opal says that you meant to open to a conversation with those which are around us we cannot see. So check. You may not feel that yet, but it may happen or will happen. It is a suggestion after you are following, all those cards which are there for you. And you have asked me to pick a card for you through a different deck. And this one says hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. Isn't it just beautiful? Today you have received this guidance, where you meant to be, where it is kind of pushing you towards to healing, openness, power, your own power, finding, feeling, and being within your own power. So embrace this and open to it. Thank you very much. Can you help with this through family constellations? Absolutely. Within family constellations, we are able to find the core of what happened, where is the blockage, and is going to be shown, acknowledged by you. At the time of a session, is going to be healed. However, after the session ends, it's up to you what you are going to do with everything what has happened. There's time needed for a transformation, time needed for you making certain steps towards your own healing with the new informations you have received. So there you go. Let me see. So whoever is being drawn to myself, my energy, the way I work, whatever I say, reach out. You can help yourself. Okie dokie. Who else is here? Steve Brothers. Are you here? Are you still watching? I am drawn to you. Okay, if you are. Awesome. Steve Brothers. Okie dokie. Let me know what is the number of a card you would want to pull. 52. 1 of 52. 18. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Not looking just yet. And anyone who would want 7 cards pull with guidance and my psychic mediumship abilities, you are more than welcome to reach out, and I will be using the wild offering spread as well for you. So yeah, you can ask for 1-to-1 card session. Okay, Steve Brothers, 4 cards for you. Okay, the energy for now, possible block, angels guidance, and probable outcome. The energy for now is okay. Sorry, Layla says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Okay, so Steve Brothers, what are you not looking at? What are you postponing? Feels that you might be feeling quite isolated, or you have isolated yourself because of certain circumstances. Hi Hawks, how you doing? Because of certain circumstances and experiences. It feels some wind is there. And maybe potentially you have decided, may not, maybe you are not isolating yourself from everyone, but maybe from certain person. Maybe you have cut off ties. It feels that way. Okay, so do you ground yourself? Do you meditate? Do you know how to connect with the source, or connect to your own guides? Or do they speak to you? Can you hear what they are saying? Do you follow? Okay, because it feels you have it feels some isolation or loneliness. Okay, so if you have cut off ties with someone, or there is misunderstanding, or whatever it is, it can be healed, or it should be healed for your own well-being. That doesn't mean you have to physically go to that person and speak about the truth. Is the internal work which we can do through family constellations. Family constellations are work with the energy of our ancestors, mothers, fathers, partners, whoever, children, whoever else. So maybe potentially there is a need for this, okay? Because it feels disconnection, maybe with one of the parents, maybe both. And when that happens, then potentially could be some disconnection from just the world around us. So the card invites to spend time with yourself and to check what are your desires. What would you like to, and we are today in the new moon. So what would you like to work with? To make a room for the new, okay? Possible block. And Astara says, you deserve the best. Reach out for the stars with your dreams, desires, and don't compromise. However, this is seen as a block. So I would say, because the previous card was saying, or what I felt certain disconnection, and I feel from a male energy. Okay, when there is a disconnection from a male energy, potentially father, maybe he wasn't available, emotionally available, maybe he wasn't in your life at all, or maybe he was, but he wasn't nurturing, although the mothers are more nurturing, but his energy wasn't the right one. So when that happens, then we might be missing in our life certain opportunities, or maybe you are starting something but not accomplishing, or giving up quite quickly. See what's around you, what patterns, because this one feels more like certain patterns. Okay, and it does feel it is coming from your father. So if there is a disconnection or has been a disconnection, it's time to work with it, to heal that blockage. And as I was mentioning before, family constellations can help with that. I invite you to 6 p.m. UK time healing, where all of us are in this situation. We want to heal and we want to support one another in that process, because we know how hard it is. So when this is going to be healed, then you are going to have that inner power to reach out, to get where you're meant to be, to just to go for it without the fear or that internal fear. Okay. The next one is the angel's guidance. Okay, how to heal this. And Daniel says, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now, which physically can means very soon, or at some point you might be thinking of getting married. But I would say that could means as well collaboration with someone, or opening to working with someone. But also, this card talks about love, and I would say is more love towards yourself. Okay, so I read it, what this card means, but as I'm saying, I feel slightly different. It's more, when you find out what you truly need, what you need to shift and heal, and potentially work with your father's wound, you are opening to the acceptance and love towards yourself. Okay, so I would say this is more the answer, but also potentially it's a card of a collaboration as well. So maybe through work, you may not even notice today, but in a month's time, you may feel, oh, she said it about it. I just didn't know at the time about it, So just have trust and be open, because some form of a collaboration might be coming your way as well. You may just not know it right now. Okay. And probable outcome. All right. Okay. Yvonne, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. So how do I feel about this spread? When you follow what it has been suggested to you, then you're going to shift the blockages, and it is a process, is going to take some time, but Yvonne is inviting you to not only potentially, because you are going to have more space, more room within yourself. Maybe you may feel like getting a pet, whether it is a dog or cat or something else. I was talking about love earlier on, love towards yourself, but maybe you're going to open more towards love, towards love to animals, right? But I would go even further. You may not know it just yet. Just be open and receive. I would say there is a need to open to communication with pets. Okay, so many people had their animals for 10 years, 15 years, and animals can speak not only through mediumship but throughout soul readings. When I do soul readings, animals comes through, not always, but for a certain specific people, because they meant to. So it is also an invitation when you will have more room for that openness to maybe something more spiritual, to opening to communication to animals. Maybe you have thought of it, maybe you haven't. It feels they would want you to go through that direction. What are you going to choose? What are you going to pick? It's entirely up to you. Okay. However, the card you have picked is calmness. And it says, the inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. So it is an invitation to go quiet, to go within. And as you were saying, you are doing it, but maybe using a different source could help, or learning a different way, different tool. On the 27th of, this Sunday at 6 p.m. UK time, myself and my colleague are doing the activation of a heartline, where we are going to be, with my guidance, sitting, building the power within us, connecting to the source, connecting to the spirits, connecting to ourselves, our soul, aligning with it, and hearing the messages from them. Because they always want to guide us. They want to support us. And also to be able to hear our mind, our heart needs to be quiet. And when it's going to be quiet? Only when we are going to heal that what is potentially spinning constantly. So we are going to work with the mother wound, and we are going to work with the father wound as well. And of course, it is initial and it is a beginning, but it is a good start. We are in a season of courage. So why not to start something new, something different, which you have been postponing, so far. Or maybe it's time to use different tool, because maybe the other ones worked until they weren't. So I invite you to that Awakening Heartline on 27th July at 6 p.m. UK time. Okie dokie. Oh, hi Zoe. How's you? Happy New Moon to everyone. Thank you. That makes so much sense. It does, isn't it? It does. Angel cards works with me quite therapeutically, therapeutic way. So those of you which are drawn to my energy, to what I say, how I say it, please reach out if you would like card reading of 7 card spread, so we can look into things more closer. And I invite you to family constellations, or to soul reading, one-to-one soul reading, and also quantum past life regression, where you can witness yourself what 3 other lives were looking like, what you have learned through them, what gifts you have had, Maybe you need to explore, you have forgotten, you didn't know, you need to align with it. So quantum past life regression is extremely powerful. I'm connecting you with the universe, the energies, the love, the unconditional love. All my work is about the healing. So check out my website, my YouTube, my Facebook. I post quite a lot over there, and reach out if you feel like you are being drawn to it. So let's step into the new with the courage and the energy of Leo. That is my well, next week is my birthday week. I'm going to be celebrating for the whole week. Uh, so I'm not going to do live, I think. I'm going to be away. So I will see you in 2 weeks' time. And yeah, thank you very much for being here, for your beautiful words. Thank you for your time. I so appreciate you. Speak to you in 2 weeks' time. And if you have any questions, would like to find some information, you can always reach out, okay? So you have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Speak to you very, very soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.